Well, Aziz, you've been in a few camps as of late, but does it feel a bit different knowing that this time it means something this time? World Cup qualification commences this window?
Yeah, look, it's exciting. Obviously, every time playing for the national team, it does mean something. But yeah, look, it's another cycle beginning to qualify for a World Cup. It's going to be a long one, but yeah, we're excited to get started.
I imagine with a bit of hindsight, the boys are all glad that you're not going to have to go through the same sort of hub-based qualifying process that you did last time.
Yeah, definitely. It was difficult for us. No home games, pretty much. So yeah, look, we're excited that first game's at home in front of our fans. So yeah, look, it's exciting, and yeah, we're all raring to go.
Do you personally get an extra kick out of playing at home in Melbourne?
Oh, look, it's always more special. Obviously, like I said, that hub was difficult, but we did get the job done at the end of the day. But now, obviously, countries have to come play in Australia, and then we're always confident at home.
What are the expectations for Thursday, and have you done your homework on the opponents yet?
Oh, look, we're all just arriving in camp now. Today's the first day, so yeah, look, coaches would have done their homework. We'll get briefed throughout the week, and yeah, look, it's always the same when we go out on that pitch. We're expected to win. That's always been our focus. Doesn't matter who we play against, and it's going to be no different this week.
You're one of the more experienced players in the squad. With such a long cycle ahead, there's lots of new faces in that squad. So how do you go about building the chemistry?
Yeah, look, we've built that culture where anyone who's come in first time, second time, we make it comfortable for them, and they know what's expected of them, and from the first day they're in camp. So we just try push them from behind and give them all the help they need. And like you said, it's a long campaign. With the Asia qualification, a lot of players are going to need it. It's been showed before, and it's going to be no different in this one.
Are you likely to see some new faces, do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. Throughout this whole campaign, like I said, it's 2 phases of group stages, a lot of travel. So yeah, look, obviously that's a question for the gaffer, but I'm pretty sure there'll be faces coming in and out for sure.
How are you feeling? It's been a very tight schedule for yourself, a lot of games, Champions League, A-League. How are you feeling, I guess, physically?
Yeah, definitely. It has been obviously a long pre-season with the A-League, and then, with City juggling the league and the Champions League and the travel. But feel great. As a footballer, you just want to keep playing games because that keeps momentum going. So, I feel great, and yeah, just looking forward to this week.
You talked about the internal expectations to win, but you look at the past 12 months, this great run of form you've been on, most of those games, England, Argentina, Mexico, even the World Cup itself, you've been heading into all of those games as the underdogs, backs against the wall, external expectations for you are low. Now you're heading into the portion of the World Cup qualifying where everyone expects you to win, and win quite comfortably and do it dominating the ball, dominating these lower ranked sides. Just how do you adjust for that, and how do the boys react to that?
Yeah, look, we just focus on ourselves first and foremost. We just try and improve every camp. Obviously, coming into camp, you don't have much time to prepare. It's pretty much in, and then the game's a few days later. So it's how much you take on board from the coaches. But yeah, look, we don't look for an underdog or favourite or not. Internally, we know what we can produce on the pitch, and what we expect from ourselves, and that's high standards, and it's going to be no different if we verse a lower ranked nation or a higher one. It's obviously it's an international football game, so we just want to get better every camp and every game.
Arnie heading into his second qualification cycle in charge, he's got the chance to become the first ever Aussie coach to lead the nation into back-to-back World Cups. How has his approach, I guess both on the field and off the field, evolved during his second go around as Socceroos coach?
Yeah, look, he's been great since he's come in. Like I said before, the culture he's put in from day one has made it easy for players to just slot straight into our environment. Obviously, it was a difficult one for him with the COVID qualification phase, but it's obviously different this time around. And like I said, he set the bar high for us, and we do that on the pitch as well, and every day training as well. So. Yeah, look, it's going to be no different. We're expected to qualify, and that's our main goal.
He said that a focus of his is finding a presence in attack. Are we likely to see, some playing with a few different options in the next 2 matches?
Look, like I said, it's day one. In camp, so we really haven't. Not everyone's arrived. We haven't had a session yet, so yeah, look, if that's what he said, then I'm guessing we'll try a few new things at training and see what happens in the game.
Arnie's going to set the record for most Socceroos games in charge. Just where does he sit as far as coaches go or managers go from your perspective?
Yeah, look, I've loved playing under Arnie. From day one. He's obviously gives me the confidence while playing. You learn off every coach that you play under. But yeah, look, it's obviously nice to have an Australian coach coaching our national team. It does make it easier. Knows the culture, knows the players really well. And look, like I said, since he's come in, obviously, he's taken us to a World Cup. We did well in the Asian Cup, and we've got another one coming up. So yeah, look, it's been really good working under him.
I dare say I know the answer to this, but it's a 48-team World Cup you're not trying to qualify for now, rather than a 32-team World Cup. But I dare say a greater margin for error won't be discussed amongst the boys during qualifying.
No, definitely not. We're not looking at that. We're still, we want to top the group throughout the whole process. So that's our main goal. We're not worried about how many teams qualify. We just obviously, we went through the playoff phase again last campaign, and we don't want to do that again.
There's been so much, positivity around Australian football lately. You've got Matilda's got Ange over in the UK. Do you feel that as a player?
Yeah, definitely. You can see it's growing. The Matildas did well during the World Cup, and we had a good run also during the World Cup. So it's not surprising that it's slowly going on the up in the country. It's my first year back in Australia after 10 years. So seeing that, missed all the hype after the World Cup because I was abroad. But look, being back now and seeing the crowds for Matilda's games for the A-Leagues, yeah, look, it's great to see. And obviously, what we do on the pitch is going to affect that. So starting with this campaign, our main goal is obviously hopefully get full crowds in every home game, and just try drive football in this country.
The subject of excitement around the game is we're supposed to be getting a national second tier soon. You're a former Hume City junior, a club that potentially now could have a pathway to the national stage. How big do you think that will be for clubs like yours and others around the country? Yeah,
look, I think it'll be great. The competition will be a lot stronger, a lot more on the line, I should say, for the A-League. And yeah, look, it'll put pressure on players and clubs. Yeah, look, I think it'll be good. It'll be interesting to see how it plans out when it does happen. But yeah, look, I think it's a good thing for football in this country.
You've still got your picture on the wall there. Have you been back since you're home?
No, I haven't had much time to do much. Yeah, I'll head down there at some stage.
All good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.